This is the Big Chillin Podcast.
Welcome back to the Big Chillin Podcast. I am none of your business. I've got my...
We are collectively
Yeah.
none of your business.
Yep.
I guess
Yeah.
that no one's anyone's business.
Yeah. It's really,
I
really,
got something
really
in my
annoying.
eye.
When
I guess I don't
get-
really need my eye for this.
to talk, you don't really need them, I
Mhm.
guess.
No, it's okay. Then it's all right then. Then we're good.
Yeah.
I need my eyes.
What puts my
Maybe
drops
one
in?
to move around. I gotta move around with stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no biggie.
Oh, boy.
So I saw
Pardon me.
someone last night twist someone's leg like a chicken wing.
Oh, yeah, it was
in
pretty
its
cool.
place during the Contender series, and I just have to say I've never seen that before, and that was interesting.
Yeah,
He just did that to someone's leg.
yeah, and it's funny. It's
Who's,
always
like,
funny to watch.
Also undefeated, or like also
Yeah.
a professional fighter.
Yeah, also a guy who's like not supposed to have that happen to him. Really, well, of course, it was a Dagestani guy. We know he's from where's he from? Shemansky
Dagestan.
district or something.
It was like the Sheminsky district, which
Yeah,
you didn't really expect from Texas. And this is just
everywhere.
an even bigger point: racism. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to tackle racism on here.
Well, yeah, we saw a
think
Jewish
you can
guy who apparently
That too.
really hated Muslims, and a
Well, he
Muslim
called
guy,
this guy a terrorist right before,
Yeah.
or like at the face-off.
really weird.
Yeah.
And
He
the
was
Muslim guy was
and
like,
the guy's like,
"What
well,
the
you're
hell?
a terrorist then."
What we're
But that
fighting?"
guy, yeah, he got his comeuppance.
Got his
I guess.
comeupperinos, yeah, right to his face and his body and stuff,
Yeah,
and that
mainly
was
his
satisfying
face.
watching the bully get beat down.
Honestly, it was because that guy was being a dick.
Yeah,
The other guy came out and beat the shit out of him. Really, I forget what his quote was. It was kind of badass. He was like,
oh, if you're gonna
Um,
act like that, you deserve a fist in your mouth, or
yeah, it
whatever.
was something like that. He's like, if you're gonna be that disrespectful.
Well, yeah, it was
something like
funny. It
that.
was
But-
like it came out of nowhere. I don't
Yeah.
know why he called me a terrorist. We're just doing our
Well, he missed weight or something. And,
Yeah,
the
also.
other guy said he was trying to egg him on so he would do something and maybe get the fight canceled at the face-off or something because he didn't want to fight.
Oh my
I don't know.
Well, too bad.
I don't know. Tough
And
to
then
say.
at the end of the thing, when he had him in the guillotine or the reverse, what the hell was that? A full
I don't know
Nelson or
what was
some
going
shit?
on. They were doing something.
Some sort of reverse. Oh my god.
He should have let
Rear
him choke
naked?
him because
Yes,
now
rear
his
naked.
knee is fucked forever, probably.
Okay, well, this is a different fight. We're talking about the.
Oh, I just
Um,
mixed
what's this
together
guy's
like
name?
a couple of them.
I forgot the.
That was the Dagestan guy.
Oh my god, not the Dagestan guy. The
Khabib was saying
the,
that you
Arab
don't
guy.
want to. He was like, "What is this? All these people saying these Dagestanis come out of this place," and he was talking about like a terrorist attack or something where some, I guess, people from Dagestan did something in like
People are
Russia
saying
or the
that?
Ukraine or something. I forget where it was, and then he was like, "These Dagestan." It's like a news report. He was like trying to call out a news report that was like,
oh my god,
"It's not just Dagestan." It's like,
yeah, Khabib calling you out. You better.
it's not just Dagestan
Better
or
hire some
something. I forget
security.
what it was. You don't want to piss that guy off.
No, you don't want to piss off Dagestan or Khabib. But yeah, this guy, of course, is from Dagestan.
What were we talking about before that?
What were the? Oh my god, I forgot the Muslim guy's name.
I don't know, but the other guy's name was Oran, which is cool.
Yeah, Oran. That was
But
the.
he was the meanie head.
That
of
was
the
the
situation.
meanie guy. And oh my god, I forgot his name. Well, at the end, he had him basically, I think it was a rear naked choke or whatever, right on top of him, and he looked at his own trainers, and he's like gave the hilarious, like, "Yep, we're good here. It's
Yeah,
fine."
oh
The-
my god, right
the
before
nod.
he got him.
Yeah, the nod and satisfied face of "we're finished here," and
Yeah.
that was crazy. And then the guy tapped out like half a
Yep,
second
half
later.
a second later. They got the
It's like,
perfect
yeah, we're
angle. They were probably
It's
so
crazy.
excited about that. And then he was looking at Dana White, I think.
Oh yeah, Dana
or
White.
something.
Yes,
Like
that's
he was
right.
looking straight at Dana White. He was like, "Give me that contract, sir."
Hilarious. That is
Um,
crazy.
But I like it. They got the backstories. Sadly, that guy with the tragic backstory
Yeah,
got knocked out. Well,
jeez.
he got like poked in the eye.
He
Maybe there was
maybe poked.
maybe poked in the eye or a knuckle in the eye and then knocked out right after.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah, and Herbie
not what you wanna
Derby
see.
D and the best in the game, best in the business.
You might as well, when you see someone going like that, you might as well call it. I mean, right?
Yeah.
Or not call it, but like you might as well see if they
like
got
do a
poked.
timeout or whatever.
And if they didn't, maybe that's probably better to take 20 seconds than to let a guy get
Yeah.
knocked out if he got put. Yeah.
So hopefully they talk to Herb about that.
Yeah,
Or
you
not.
mean like they're gonna discipline him or something?
Well, no, just be like, hey, I think he got his eye poked. Like when they're
Yeah.
reviewing the video, I'm sure as Herb is reviewing the thing, he's probably like, oh well, that was my mistake. I'm sure they review every
Everyone.
like
They look
you
at
know
it,
every
it's
knockout
right.
or every finish.
The real
but-
highlight of the day.
Well, let's just go back to the Dagestani guy.
The
real
real
quick.
highlight of the day
Okay.
was the pork butt.
Oh yeah.
Was that pork
True, man.
shoulder that we made?
Yeah.
That was delish. What was that? Competition wood?
Oh yeah.
It had
We
like
used
57 different types of wood in it.
yeah, it was like a future
Zebra wood,
way to
Bamboo,
wood.
eucalyptus,
Diarrhea.
hay.
No, it was like
I don't know what was in there. Cherry.
Yeah, with the pellet smoker, it's kind of a future way to do the meat smoking, and it was like a blend of I think it was like apple, maple, pecan, hickory, alder,
There
trophy.
was a lot of stuff in there. That's what my guitar right here.
cherry
is
was in
actually
there.
most. No, I don't know if that one's.
Yeah,
Both of my guitars are made of alder.
yeah, it's weird. I don't know. What else is in there? I think that was pretty much it. Hickory was in there.
Hickory. Old hickory is what they
Yeah.
called Andrew Jackson.
Yep. But yeah, the oh my god, but the yeah, pork butt is a 6-pound pork butt. Of course, you always look for when you're looking for a pork butt. The confusing thing is they call pretty much every one. They call it
You
either a
want
shoulder butt or a
butt
shoulder
shoulder.
picnic. Don't even look at the names. Go right to the bone. Feel the sides of the meat. Feel for a
Feel
long,
it.
thin bone that breaks off into a set like a little smaller. That's going to be the scapula. That's the
Shoulder.
back portion, the actual shoulder of the pig. That is the one you want for smoking. The other one is going to contain it in like a longer bone. That might be
Yeah.
I don't know what part of the pig that is. That's some sort of
That's the long bone.
pelvic area probably, or something. I don't know what it is, but that might I think it's like the butt.
Yeah,
or
it's either
something,
the butt or the
actual
shoulder. is
Yeah, I
what
don't know
as far
really
as I'm
the
concerned.
anatomy of pig.
They're not
like
too
hind
complex.
haunches, bone structure.
They're
So
just fat.
yeah, I just know to look for that. But yeah, make sure to look
Tastes
for that
really good.
long, thin bone in there because that's going to be your scapula.
It's gonna be.
And that's the smoking meat. That's the barbecue meat. And there's a 10-hour smoke on that guy.
That was
What
a
was the
10-hour
seasoning?
smoke. I think that's the longest we've smoked one, right?
Yeah, as long as we were able to. I mean, the other time was
other times it's a
great
little-
smoker. It was a fun technique. That's what
Yeah.
people should start with if they really want to barbecue. You should start with the harder one just to
gonna be
appreciate
good.
how much easier the pellet smoker is.
It really is pretty
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, when you get the techniques down, and that's how you can season the meat and stuff with the fire. But yeah, the white smoke was a huge issue for me. I hated it. Everyone hates it who's trying to cook
You want
meat.
blue smoke. This thing was
Bluish.
cranking out blue smoke like the whole time.
Yeah, it was only blue smoke. It was
Wonderful.
excellent. It went through a 10-hour smoke and used like maybe
3
a
inches of
pound of
pellet.
pellets. Maybe
that's
2
pretty
pounds.
Impressive. It was at 225 like the whole time. So
Yeah, I mean that means it's like 5 to maybe 3 to 5 hours a pound per pound of pellets. Holy crap!
it had the brown sugar,
Yeah, what's the season?
pepper.
Yeah,
black, pepper black.
it was fine and coarse, I
Um,
believe.
Fine and coarse, yeah. Actually cracked, or there was some cracked in the mortar and pestle that I didn't even put in there. I didn't even get to put in there. Smoked paprika, lots. Smoked chipotle, chili powder, lots. Not as much as the paprika though. I like this because I can get out the. You want to put like a cup of brown sugar in the thing and then get the ratios
Mm-hmm.
in accordance with that brown sugar and like a tablespoon of the paprika and the black powder.
Black
can't-
powder.
I can't even say.
Black
I'm either
powder
saying
pork.
that pepper, the pepper black, that black powder, whatever you like to call it, peppercorns. Put them in there, tablespoon.
Do a black powder pepper brand
Mm-hmm.
in the future.
Black powder pepper.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Garlic powder, also a tablespoon, about.
Nice.
And then onion powder, a little bit less than a tablespoon. Same as the chili powder. Then you got a little salt, a little bit of cumin, MSG, because it's for.
Yep.
gene, you
That was
said?
kosher salt and MSG. We're mixing
Mhm.
Jewish salt and I guess Asian salt, not necessarily Japanese.
It's
but
like
just
how people
Asian
look
salt.
at it: Jewish salt and Asian salt.
Yeah, people are weird with the MSG.
It's like the forbidden salt.
yeah, the forbidden poisonous salt or whatever. I don't know.
It's real good and good for you. Trust
It's
me.
literally no worse for you than regular salt.
I wouldn't say it's good for you, but I would say it's like not that. I don't know. I wouldn't say anything at all, really. That's my perspective on it. Eat it. It's good. Everyone's doing it.
Yeah.
That's what I say. And that's a logical thing to follow.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, just circling back real quick.
Circling back.
I don't know if we talked about the leg bar, the first ever leg bar finish in the UFC.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think.
The knee bar?
Knee bar, whatever it is.
I kind of led with the twisting of it. Was that the same fight? He didn't just bar it. He, like, twisted the leg a little bit, and you could see it.
Yeah, he started to sort of crank it to the side as soon as it straightened out, and it was really not cool to see because you could see where at the point the guy's strength curve gave out in the muscle and the leg completely straightened out and started to hyperextend, and then he twisted.
And then he really couldn't do anything.
Yeah, and it's really weird always for me to
You
see.
forget to tap almost because he was in so much pain.
Yeah,
He
he
was
just
You think the ref's just going to call it because your leg's getting broken, you're screaming probably. I don't know if he yelled, but he was like,
yeah,
oh
he's
my
just
God,
like,
tap everything.
yeah, so fuck that. But it's really weird. Like Dana White typically is like really excited to watch someone get brutally knocked out, but that one he was just sitting there with his elbow on the desk, like, okay, that was crazy.
Tap.
Jesus Christ!
And
I guess you get the
tap. What you want to do is tap all of that seasoning into
yes,
the pork butt.
yeah, make sure
and
you
you
tap
really
it.
want to massage it. And you want to get a layer of it. And did I forget anything from that? Was there anything missing? Because that seemed like a little bit
Mustard?
simple. Oh, actually, there's cayenne pepper in
And
there.
cayenne pepper.
There's a ground mustard. And there was like 5, 6, 7, 8 other things that we put in there that are secrets, that will remain secrets until we just like post a video cooking this. But also a second layer, a second coat, if you will, of that seasoning and a squirt of apple juice halfway through the cooking process. If you want a good pork shoulder butt, that's all. That's all I'm saying.
And we elected to not wrap it in butcher paper this time.
We elected to do that.
Like after
We
of
had an
course
election.
we covered it with butcher paper. We like tented it and wrapped it up afterward. After we took it out, but we
To
didn't
let it
wrap it
sit.
halfway through. Typically, I think last time we made a pork butt with the wood smoker, the regular old just.
We wrapped
charcoal
it
and wood.
first, or we wrapped it halfway through.
I think we gave it half, like 5 hours, and then we gave it 3 hours to make 8 hours of smoke in the butcher wrap. I think so. Maybe next time 5 hours and then 5 hours with the butcher wrap.
Yeah.
A little, I don't know. And there was a good bark. So
There was a good bark. It barked at us right when we took it out, right?
yeah, it was juicy too.
It was
Barked real juicy.
Barked real juicy. Yeah, that's weird. How can it have bark yet be juicy? Be smoking for that long.
I have no
Yet
idea.
be juicy.
Real fat. And I took off the most. Well, it didn't have a super huge fat cap, but I took off most of the unrenderable fat and stuff.
Unrenderable.
But yeah, with the what? Doing finger
No,
guns
I
at
was
me?
just
Oh.
doing one of those things that people do when you're talking to them. So
Hilarious.
they're like,
Yeah.
like make facial expressions to make you think they're like listening along with what you're saying, like Colin Cowherd, like mouthing
my
the
God,
words of the person right after they say, like as they're
Ugh.
saying it, almost guessing,
Like trying to
find the path
acting.
that they're going on.
acting as if you're interested in what they're saying.
Yeah.
That's so fucking annoying.
Sometimes maybe I like finish someone's sentence because they're like, oh man, I don't know. You're like, oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
But Colin Cowherd's a psychopath.
He
Maybe
might
a
be
socio.
crazy.
Maybe
well,
a
that
socio.
one too. Yeah. He looks
You're
like.
born a psychopath,
Yeah.
but you're socioed into being a sociopath.
That's great.
Society.
Yeah, society does that. It is society to blame. But anyway, with the back to the UFC though. I mean, let's just keep going. I think it's funny to like.
No, we can go
revert.
back. We can circle forward. We could circle back. We could do other shapes too if we want.
Yeah, I mean, it's really weird always to see the reactions, like when
Of
people are
people?
excited about a person getting like
hurt.
brain damaged and knocked out like that. With
Yeah.
like the guy who fought.
And people were freaking out
Cinnabon?
over what they said. Like
Yeah.
instead of like,
Well, that.
well, they
yeah, I mean,
bleeped out. Don't they bleep out some curse words?
Yeah, they
when
will.
they're doing this stuff. Sometimes they don't. But they bleep
Yeah.
out the curse words. But they can show a guy get his leg twisted like once again like a chicken
Yeah.
wing.
That's
or
why.
something.
And that's why in this society everyone thinks that violence is the key to solving.
Violence
most,
is the key to solving things, but don't you dare.
Yeah, don't say a bad word or,
or
else
like
we'll
let
fucking
people
beat you
know
up.
like, that you're thinking something. I don't know.
It's insane,
really
but like,
weird.
yeah, I mean, that is like.
The more I think about that, the more I think it's weird.
Oh, it's insane. And but just like even divorcing that from what we were saying, but like
Getting that
just the
remarried.
reaction. Yeah, getting it,
too.
divorcing it for like a couple of years. Just people's reaction, like the excitement of seeing that. That guy who fought Cinnabon, Superbon.
Oh my god.
His jaw.
Superbon.
Dude, he
That's
looked
how they
like
said
a
it. It's like Dragon Ball Z. It's
Oh
so
yeah,
cool.
it's fucking crazy.
One
Like
FC.
he looked like a sarcophagus. Like he looked like the
guy
top.
that got kicked in the face.
Yeah, kicked
Yeah.
in the jaw, and his legs cross and straighten out, and he's laying on the ground like that
He.
with his arms straight.
Yeah, like
What
a
the
vampire
fuck?
would go to sleep or something. I like how they would.
Yeah.
Do that. I don't know.
And
He
I was
gets
like,
kicked,
wow.
But the way he got kicked was like where the foot meets the shin,
Yeah.
kind of, and it perfectly cupped around the guy's chin and made like a. I can't really do it with the headphones on, but the sound of it was
Oh yeah, it's
insane. And he did break his jaw, and he needed surgery and stuff.
yeah.
And that guy
What the fuck?
has literally lost 2 fights in his life. He was like I forget his record. He had a ridiculous record. He was one of the best in the world, and probably still is. But after getting hit like that, that's tough to come back from.
Yeah.
But all these guys are ridiculous. What were we saying about it before? I forget the
I was
point.
just like, I mean, before we got on the subject of like how
Superbon.
amazing, but like people just like they're cheering,
They're like, "Whoa, my god!"
and when we cheer, we're like, holy
but the thing
shit!
is,
We're like
it's such
shocked.
a feat. The thing is, it's such a feat of athleticism.
It really
and
is.
crazy, like human performance. That you gotta appreciate it, you know. Someone
Yeah.
jumping up into the air like that, or jumping backwards with like his with his one leg, and then
Yeah,
being able to kick that hard.
yeah,
I like the creativity that they have in this sport, because they can. You have Ryan Hall that can roll around and do his style of fighting, and you have guys that will elbow you in the face and like knee you in the face from weird angles, and like come in
Yep.
at weird angles and do some crazy stuff. I like it. I enjoy it.
yeah. I find
That's
it
why.
fascinating, and
One-on-one competition, the
Yeah.
purest form. I don't know.
it's always just weird to see Dana White just like having a good time.
Yeah, that's the one thing that irks me.
It's just bizarre. Like most of the
I
time,
get
it's like,
excited about it,
holy
and then I see other
shit.
people. I'm like, you guys are barbaric. You know?
Yeah, it's like really weird because that's that to see people's reaction, like the announcers too. I mean, even though they're trying to play it up
Mm.
and like, whoa, my god, but like it's just
It's cool.
it's bizarre. It's weird.
They should do it outside.
Yeah, maybe that would be.
When they said Fight Island was happening,
I thought it was gonna be like on a sandy
At the
beach, like a
begin-
Crash
yes.
Bandicoot or some shit.
Yes.
But no, it was, of course, a rip off.
an octagon on the beach, you
Yeah.
got the water in the background, it's sunset,
Yep.
and like these guys are walking into the ring. That would
Yeah.
make it so
Like tiki torches,
Yeah.
but not racist ones. Like
not
really
racist,
cool
tiki-
big ass
with
ones.
the ones that keep the bugs away.
No, those are the racist ones.
Oh shit!
Like the citronella.
Yeah.
That's literally what those idiots had. They had like the
Really?
citronella. Yeah, they bought them from Home Depot. They didn't even. Yeah.
They didn't even light a stick on
Like,
fire.
all right, cool. Oh, mine needs more citronella.
Mine needs a
than
little
the
bit more
can.
citronella too.
Yeah, hold
actually.
on. Let me take the can out of the top with the skirt
you
on
know,
it.
it's the smoke actually that keeps them away.
So hilarious. Yeah, it's the smoke that keeps the,
Do they even have bugs
Yeah.
in
Germany.
Abu Dhabi?
I'm sure they have like camel spiders and like desert
Flying- they've-
insects.
Oh man, flying desert insects. That just reminds me of the Mummy already.
Yeah, those weird beetle thing.
Yeah.
Camel spiders they remind me of those. They eat people.
They eat
They will
people.
feed on your flesh. Yeah.
I mean, they don't eat people.
They do. I mean, technically, that is eating someone, like feeding on
They
your
don't eat
flesh.
entire. When I hear
Like,
that,
devour
I,
a human
I
being?
think
No.
like entire.
Yeah.
It's a man. He ate somebody.
Yeah.
That
They
just
eat.
doesn't mean he took a bite.
They eat on people.
If Jeffrey Dahmer was just taking a bite,
I mean, he'd still be in jail. It'd probably.
yeah, he'd still be.
Yeah. You'd let him go. I'm just taking a bite.
He was just taking a bite.
The cops.
That's his lawyer.
He's just taking
in
a bite.
court.
Come on.
It's like he ate somebody. He's not a man eater.
He took
He
a
was just taking.
hilarious. Yeah, what a great.
That's a animated
Yep.
thing. That would only work really in animated.
Yeah, really, honestly.
Thing.
But yeah, the camel spider who doesn't eat people, it just takes bites. And
It's a camel.
camel spider, yeah.
Okay.
It's not the size of a camel. My God, that'd be terrible. No, it like eats camel flesh. Like it's
Eats
like a brown
camels.
recluse. It
And
like
once
bites
again,
you.
does it take a bite?
It dissolves the flesh and then eats drinks the shit that comes out of there, like the
Drinks
juice.
the like dissolved
Yes,
people juice.
they're pretty cool.
Or
camel
dissolved
spiders.
like meat.
Yeah, they get like 10 inches long, I think, or 9 inches long. They're huge.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking big.
A spider.
Or like 10 inches or 7, I don't know, I forget, but they're pretty huge. I'm glad they're not
Crikey.
here. Yeah, crikey, it's the
That's
spider.
like when we're talking about
That's a
insects
big
and
one.
big bugs. You gotta go with the Steve Irwin.
Yeah, not even he would deal with that thing. So.
Crikey is like a term to describe animals.
Yeah, no one really says crikey that much because it was kind of
Synonymous.
TM'd by
yeah.
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin, man.
Yeah. Oh well.
Stone Cold.
Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Irwin. Yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Irwin. Speaking of action heroes,
Hilarious.
we got one right
Oh, we got
here.
a cool guy. This guy came back from. Okay, so let me set this up right now.
Okay.
I already know exactly how to set this up. All right. So it's you remember the blonde-haired guy? I forgot his name. It's like Kratos or some shit in the Hunger Games, and one of the stupid ones. I saw a clip where like he got eaten or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
He was like the cool guy who's like their tribe or district or
Mhm.
whatever it was, District 9
He was
that
in,
he
like,
came
Item
from.
Number 4 or something.
Yeah, and that was hilarious. It's funny how the Stranger Things did that too, but no one cared. But like, hi, I'm number 4. It's like, okay, I guess we'll just continue it through Stranger Things. But like, oh man,
They didn't mind.
yeah. So this guy, he's in that time
Action
period.
heroes.
He's him or like in the Hunger Games or something, and this is his battle uniform that he chose, that he elected, and now he teleported somehow, like time traveled back, and he thinks he's in the map.
Anything you fucking want, baby. Anything you fucking want, huh?
Yeah.
What you want to do, huh?
Or if we pause it,
I'm Jason Michael Sloane, fool. I'm Jason Michael Sloane.
He's Jacob Michael.
That's my fucking name. You can shut up.
You can shut up. Shut up was so funny.
yeah. So
But that's-
Jason Michael Sloane, that's my name.
That's an action hero, dude.
Jason Michael Sloane.
He put Jan Michael Vincent with
Yeah.
Jason
Yep.
Statham, maybe Jason Bourne.
And those are tiny
Sloane?
shoes. Yeah.
No explanation needed. Those are tiny shoes.
Did he like jam his feet into those things? And is he
Yeah.
wearing his girlfriend's stuff? Or
What would make you say something like that in today's society?
oh, that's right. Shit. Never mind. This is how he dresses, probably. So Jason Michael Sloane here was in the high school. Yeah, he's from like District 2 or something. Or Pat McAfee is just
Anything you fucking want, baby.
having a good
He
time.
sounds a little
You
bit.
fucking want, huh? What you want to do, huh? What you want to do. I'm Jason Michael Sloane, fool.
My bad. Don't suck my dick, man. No bad. I don't want to suck now.
Back down.
That's my
I'm
fucking
Jason
name.
Michael Sloane, man.
The
This
way
guy,
he said-
like,
it reminds me a little bit of John Gruden,
yeah.
a little bit of Kurt Russell in there.
Hmm.
Just the way he says "shut
Yeah.
up" here is so funny.
You can shut up.
And also, what was the other one?
Oh, Stephen Dorff. a
Stephen
little bit.
Dorff.
Yeah, a little bit.
Perfect. And there's maybe Dennis Leary is in
Mhm.
there too somewhere.
Yeah, a little essence of Dennis.
Essence.
Essence of Dennis Leary. Like sprinkle it into the whatever it
It's
is.
like
The people
his
maker.
character thing. Action hero recipe.
Hilarious.
A sprinkle.
A sprinkle of Dennis Leary.
He has a cool voice.
He was in Chicago Fire or whatever.
Yeah, he
played
was.
a fireman.
He played Diego the Saber-toothed Tiger. His
Which
most
was
iconic role.
Even better role than any
What
role he's
what other
played.
role? What's a more iconic role than
I don't
Diego
know of
for
one.
Dennis Leary?
I don't know of one.
I don't know of one either.
Yeah.
And that's not a sad thing. That's not even.
No, I
anything
mean
to
that's
be
like the
ashamed of.
only
That's
one
an
I.
incredible movie
yeah.
and series.
It's
And
great.
If that was live action, obviously people would have. Yeah, they would have won Oscars. Ray Romano.
Yeah, probably. And the animals would have been like, just regular non-expressive animals with like hilarious weird voices. Just like
Yeah, John Leguizamo.
yeah.
Like
Imagine like a
Leguizamo? I don't
regular
know how to say
looking
his name.
sloth with his voice.
With his
It's just like a
voice.
CGI mouth. That's basically Lion King right there.
Lion King.
Yeah, the new one, the new crappy
Oh,
one.
I thought. Yeah, you're right. I was like, you mean Ice Age? But yeah, I got you. I was like, I meant what you got.
Yeah, Lion King, Steam of the Turd, or whatever the fuck. Awful. I saw footage of it, little clips. I'm not
Beyonce
gonna
was in
watch
there?
it. Yeah, Bonk was in that, or whatever her
Beyonce.
name is, Bonky.
Bianchi.
Bianchi. Bianchi was in it. Seth Rogen needed to cash a check, I guess, for some sort of project he's working on, so he's in it.
If they approached you, and you were like, and they're like,
Yes.
you want to play Pumbaa in the new movie, who everybody's gonna like.
Yep.
We'll make sure of it.
Yep.
Would you? And like, they're gonna pay you money.
Yep.
Accept or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I would do too.
Yeah, because then you take their money and then you do other stuff with
Yeah,
the
do a
money.
bunch of cool stuff with it.
Yeah.
Or save it up and
Yeah.
put it in a Roth
Yeah.
IRA.
I'm just not gonna watch it. So
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I've already seen The Lion King, so I don't need to watch.
A Lion King.
Yeah, I don't need to watch Lion King or whatever crap came out.
A Lion King. Wow.
Literally, it's the whole movie. They just like redid it with like live action looking CGI, as if anyone
Was it
wants to
really
watch
like
that.
it's like a copy of that movie, but CGI? They didn't like add scenes.
It showed them like they added something when they were singing. Oh my
I
God,
can
something,
show you the
something. No, that's Harry Potter.
Yeah, dude. Sorry.
Magic though is in both of them. So
Yeah, he was riding around on that carpet
wait.
with Hermione the one night.
Yeah, was Aladdin in Harry Potter universe?
They
Never mind.
could have been.
That's fascinating.
J.K. Rowling has never denied that.
Yeah, I mean,
Rowling.
who knows? Rollingson.
She's busy apparently like putting transgender people in concentration camps. If you ask them.
Yeah, pretty good. Good work, J.K. Rowling. No, that's literally hilarious. That's what you get when you join those people. You just
Well, the problem was that
they audit you.
the problem was I have no idea what she did, honestly. So
I think she like said something. I don't know, but anyway, it doesn't matter.
church.
What were we saying before that? Rewind back to. Okay, so when they were singing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight,"
Can you feel the left?
you know, great song.
Yeah. Phil Collins.
And this is weird. This will make you feel funny. You know how in the original movie they're singing at night.
I don't recognize the title, but I probably recognize it.
No. That's not the song at night.
Okay. I thought you were coming up with like
minute-
song titles from Lion King.
Minute
I was like,
34.
okay.
It starts at 37 seconds in
Oh.
at night. No.
So they
Can you
started
feel
at
the love
night.
tonight? Yes. They're
They
singing.
sing it in the daytime?
Yes.
But it's Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Yeah. Well, apparently
Today?
in the new one, they're like, "Hey
Yeah,
guys,
you
we're gonna
feel
add
the
some
love today."
artistic style to this and make it during the day." Wow. And keep the word night in there, because love today sounds stupid as shit. Good
I
job,
don't know.
Lion King. But yeah, we can check it out. If you want to just get mad.
No, I don't. I'd rather watch Dune.
Yeah, if you wanna
People
just-
have mixed reviews of Dune.
I saw an article this morning. I
yeah.
forgot what it said. It was like, so everything wrong with Dune. I was like, here we go.
That's the thing. Every movie that comes out is going to have an everything wrong with this movie article.
Yeah,
Maybe
because
even like a lot of them,
yeah.
no matter what.
And I saw a funny thing.
It's probably
had
trash,
like with the
though.
DCU as well. Like they keep adding their little artistic flares or whatever, and it keeps on flapping. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I
Well,
didn't read it. I just read
The
it.
original apparently was boring, and just hard to follow. There's
This
a lot
is-
of information they tried to throw at you.
Yeah.
And none of it made sense. I don't know, but I haven't read the book. This one may be more based on the book. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Batista's in it.
that's good. He's a great
So-
actor. He's good at not acting.
It's probably going to be very visually pleasing.
That's
Did Bobby
literally.
Lee say he liked it?
Yeah, but he doesn't know anything about
Mm.
movies. But like, he like it literally that's it. They're like, all right, massive CGI worlds,
Landscape.
and it's pretty cool when
I
James
like
Cameron
'em.
did that. It worked on people, but literally is that all it has to offer? Because the story is
Well,
weird.
we'd have to watch, I guess, to find
And-
out. There's apparently a big old worm in it. I'm interested in
a
that.
worm, the Alaskan bullworm from
Some other territory, but a bullworm nonetheless. A type,
kind of
a
bullworm?
type of that, yeah. If they had those Ring cameras on doors, like when we were kids or whatever, I'm sure they would
They would
capture,
see
like funny shenanigans or
some
whatever.
shit.
Here's something that's like kind of funny.
Wow,
This is
what a
interesting-
nice.
This is like in the
oh,
neighborhood
shit.
from what was that?
Breaking Bad.
Cat in the Hat.
Oh. Breaking Cat in the Hat.
Camera recording.
This is exactly what
That's exactly what we would do. Oh my god. What is going on?
I don't
here?
know. It's so good.
Holy crap! It's the whole Rat Pack or whatever. That was they got the fat one with the glasses. You got the guy who wears hats and kisses stuff, and he's like the guy who's smooth with the chicks or whatever. I don't know. And like, was it the Sandlot or whatever?
Yeah, this literally someone,
Fucking
I think
hilarious.
someone commented something like, and they're like, "What in the Sandlot is this?"
That was weird. Holy shit! That's
pretty
exactly
cool.
what we would do.
That's
though,
gonna
yeah.
be an iconic
Yeah.
little gang of kids. There. They're gonna do things.
Someone make them a cartoon and make them a show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that
could
will-
make a show out of that. Be creative and stuff. I don't know.
might get a little Stranger Thingsy, but
Ed, and Eddie.
yeah. Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot
Ed,
of
Ed,
guys
Ed.
who are just
I could do that anymore.
a huge group of friends. Holy shit, where are they all going?
This kid's house.
It'd be funny if one of them like spit on the camera. Just
Rubs it. Oh god.
oh my fucking god. That's
Yeah, we've
funny, though.
paused the podcast and now we're back, and hopefully it's still recording. Maybe that was the thing last time, but jeez.
I don't recall.
That was a
pausing it
little
last
weird
time,
thing.
remember?
I did another little test before this one, and it says, and I played it back, and it was recording fine. So I guess there's nothing going on with this equipment, and it decided to just do that at one time. Decided to just do that.
Yeah.
But that
Love it.
happens sometimes. That was, we can still hear each other, right? Yep. Mics are going. Mics.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I can still hear myself.
Mike's.
Yeah, so these kids, they're in the neighborhood, they're running around, getting into shenanigans. I hope they're all professional athletes when they grow up. Like the Sandlot happened. That happened in that? They're all baseball players on the Yankees.
Two guys designed playgrounds.
While they were in their off time.
Yeah, one
when they were playing for the
disappeared
Yankees.
into the
Disappeared, and the
60s.
Yankees were like, whoa, where'd he go?
Yeah, and then one of them, was it Johnny Rocket or whatever his name was?
Mhm.
Johnny the Jet or Jeremy the Jet.
Johnson.
Jeremy Johnson the Jet. Jeremy the Jet Johnson. But yeah, he was like a baseball player finally. And then the
Yeah.
kid with the really, really long billed hat, he was
The announcer.
still
That's what I
wearing the
remember.
hat.
And all of
the
his
announcer.
friends were playing on the field. That's got to be awkward.
Yeah, the fat one.
Yeah, he's out
what
there.
happened to him?
He was Babe Ruth.
Zoltek was his
He
name?
became Babe Ruth.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He became Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
He's like the next Babe Ruth.
Is
eating
it weird
food
that
and
Babe
hitting
Ruth
balls.
was fat? But
Well, that just
incredible?
proves baseball is just not really. It might be okay.
Right now, it's probably different. But
Yeah.
back then, you were just like regular guys, right?
Yeah, the game was the same. I mean, the game was still
Wasn't that the
literally.
thing about baseball? You could just play.
That's the thing about golf too.
Yeah.
All you have to have is great aim, I guess.
Golf is for people that can't even play baseball.
Darts, bowling. Yeah, and if you can't play baseball, just play some stupid golf. If you want to play, but baseball, literally, it is 90. No, I'd say 85% standing around, 10% running, and then 5%. Oh no, 80% boredom, 10% standing around, and then
So I
I
found
don't know. A lot of standing around and boredom in
found a
baseball.
Quora answer. Since Yahoo Answers doesn't exist anymore, they took them down.
Oh yeah, it's just Quora bought everything now.
I don't know. I think Yahoo was like, we're tired of having this. We're deleting it. I don't know.
Stupid question. People asking if they're
So many
Pergat.
stupid questions. No, but
Yeah.
someone said, how was Babe Ruth such a good baseball player when he was so fat, probably even obese? How'd he run those bases? So Stephanie V, an MLB employee from 1979 to 1989, said he wasn't obese. He was 6'2", and his official playing weight was 215. He's probably a little over that, but still not obese.
It's
Baseball
not
players
fat.
100 years ago were generally less fit and muscular than they are today. They wore baggy flannel uniforms that were unflattering, so they didn't look sleek. Ruth didn't look sleek, certainly. Didn't work too hard to stay in top condition, but his natural gifts were such that he could play very successfully. Seemed to have a great throwing arm, which helped him. There's no video?
No,
There's video
no
of him
video
playing
from
in the
1917 when he was playing.
Outfield. There he is. Yeah, that's a different guy. He wasn't like super fat, but wasn't he playing when he was like 50?
No, I
they
think he
didn't
was
live that long
dead
back
before
then.
that. Yeah, he did a lot of cocaine, I believe.
Babe Ruth.
I think that's why his nose is so swollen. All
That's
the time.
why they named the candy bar after him.
Yeah, and he like
When did
drank
he
a
invent
lot
that?
and smoked cigars while playing.
Oh yeah,
He's a party animal.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
It's like the Bert Kreischer of baseball. Or sorry, Bart Chrysler.
Bert
Sorry,
Chrysler.
I almost said his name wrong.
Yeah. Don't want to do that. They fucking
Yeah.
hate that type of shit. You
Yep.
see this race here. What the hell?
Oh yeah, this is why
Yeah, let me go
you
back.
always need. This is a perfect example of why you need to look around
And
at
wear
your
a helmet.
surroundings and just realize where you are.
Wear a helmet, even if you're just watching.
Yep, this guy knows where he is. He knows there's a bike. They gotta be urgent. And this, nope. Wow.
Let me replay that a couple
Wow.
of times. Let me get to the right spot.
Pew pew.
I don't know. The voice.
What the
Yeah, the thing that happened was, they collided,
Yep.
and no one's at fault. Okay,
Not even
Is that
her
her foot?
fault.
that's his foot.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely her fault, I guess. She just kind of walked out there.
Yeah, just
Um,
literally just walked in front of him.
Ridiculous
Yep.
thing to do.
Now he's dead. No,
Yeah.
yeah, they're both
No.
fine. He,
Here's the thing: they both landed on their head.
yeah,
though.
she got it really hard, and
Really
he got
bad.
it pretty hard too.
Well, the cool thing, the best part about it was that she had minor injuries, and he went to the hospital.
Yeah.
And had memory loss.
yeah, the one that caused the goddamn collision is the least
She got
injured.
to just go home.
Yeah, probably. He has a hospital. Okay, depending on where this is. Hopefully it's not in
damn.
America.
He hit his head hard.
But yeah, if it's in America, this guy's got like a $30,000 hospital bill for staying a whole day on
Yeah.
his hands. So I mean, geez.
She probably got some sort of.
Yeah,
Karma,
she probably
right?
paid like
Karma,
10
like,
grand
later
for
in the
something,
week.
like a stitch or two.
She like left her milk
Yeah,
in the bag at the grocery store,
yeah, they gave her ice for
and it was
$2,000.
and it was just a little bit too late to go back to the store that day.
yeah, too late. They already emptied out the grocery cart and then put
Mhm.
everything.
They
back.
weren't saving that milk for her,
Nope. They're like, it'll go bad
even if you
leave
come
it in
back with
cart.
the receipt, bitch.
Yeah. Sorry, we shredded that shit.
No more.
No more.
receipts.
Yep. We don't accept receipts anymore for anything. No returns.
Why do they
Final.
give you a receipt at the gas station, or like for the gas? Are we
In
gonna
case
return
it
that?
doesn't work.
Are we gonna
And,
return that?
yeah, I mean, if it's like not,
If a car blows up, what the hell? I'm not gonna be
you
able
go
to
back
return
and
the
return
receipt.
fucking
The
gas.
receipt's gonna be incinerated anyway.
Suck the gas out of my car. I don't want it
Yeah.
anymore.
Get this shit out of here.
Yeah, like
I put the corn stuff in instead. Of
yeah, I don't even accept it. I mean, I
the
put
corn
stupid
stuff
corn juice
by
in
accident.
instead of the dinosaur juice. God.
Why do they have that?
I don't know. I guess to just like catalog how much you spend in gas, but the number is a lot, so you don't
really
have to just
can't
fucking
figure out something else that's also flammable.
Yeah, it's
Putting
really
cars-
well. I mean, we've talked about this before. Well, I'll keep talking about it. I don't
We
care. We'll
talked
do a
about
whole
electric.
different
Do we even need to
podcast.
do electric stuff? Can we just figure out another liquid?
Literally, why not?
What is going on?
Steam was a start. They started with
Oh,
steam.
we started with steam.
Yes, the cars did not go fast enough, and I guess they weren't smelly and loud enough. So
They
people,
were- they were probably pretty loud and warm or something.
it's just like,
imagine like being inside it and you're just like Ace
Yeah.
Ventura when he's in the rhino thing, like whew, warm,
yeah, warm.
steamy in here.
Well, hot in these steam cars.
And you needed like a whole like factory on the back of your car. To,
Yeah,
like,
a
get
lot
it
of
to work.
piping and boilers, but it looked cool as shit.
It's like steampunk. That's where the steampunk comes from.
Those are, they called them
It's
steam
still
punks
kind
for
of in
sure.
our like psyche.
Yeah, and we need to
Steam
have.
engines.
But yeah, trains were that way for a while. That was the first steam engine, I think. But yeah,
We
that was.
just
I
live
mean,
in an awesome time where our thoughts are a little ahead of where we're at technologically. There is steam. Now we have the fossil fuels and hydrogens going on
Yeah.
and electrics going on, and there's potentially aliens flying around with way better stuff
Yeah.
that we're just waiting to crash kind of so we can
mhm.
take it.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, like, steam did not last
Allegedly.
super long.
No, how long did steam last? Like the late 18, like
I have
mid
no idea.
1800s.
Yeah, and they
to-
just switched over to oil. It was disgusting. As soon as they
Come
found
on.
this goopy crap in the ground, they were like, "Oh my god, this is delicious. We gotta put this in
How long were steam engines the meta?
everything." The meta. This is not the meta.
Built the first steam locomotive in 1802. Sorry.
Wow.
So 1802 till like maybe like 100 years.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess.
It was probably being developed for like it was being developed over a period of several hundred years.
Jesus.
So like early 17th century. Interesting.
Well, I mean, imagine having to make the pipes.
Yeah,
and
you first
everything.
got to do that, discover that steam is
Yeah.
useful,
You need a
and then figure out how to
blacksmith.
put it on a boat.
Yeah, you need like a blacksmith who forges pipes, or like a factory
And also
to do that.
we can understand something's potential for hundreds of years and not get to something useful, and not get to
Yeah.
the car version of it, or not get to the transportation version of it for a while. But it took them hundreds of years, and they didn't have anything. That's pretty cool.
It's just a horse that farted and shit and pissed everywhere.
Yeah.
So
They didn't have anything,
bit people
and they
kicked.
started building stuff. out
Yeah.
of metal.
They're just like, this horse sucks. We
Yeah,
need
it
to get off of
stinks.
these things. Hurts my back and
Maybe
gooch
that's
every
why
time.
we want the cars to stink a little bit.
We're just so used to having something.
We're like,
smelly.
we need this to be a little bit
We need
the
some
horses.
form of inconvenience of smell. But yeah, I mean, it's just been way
Is
too
it-
long.
What is this? I'm gonna click this and show it on the screen.
Yeah.
What is this? An
I don't know.
invention?
But I'll just keep repeating this. 50 years into the internal combustion engine being invented, I think, was the 1970s. That's
1970?
I think so. Like when did the internal combustion engine get invented? Let me see.
Wait, you said it was invented in the 1970s?
No, 50 years into its
Oh, yeah,
use. That would be like the 1970s. Let me see.
Yeah, 50 years.
Internal combustion engine.
But think about it.
Uh,
We're kind of on pace. If we had steam engines for 100 years-ish, then we moved to fossil fuels and gas. It's because we wanted to go real fast.
Yep.
And now, kind of 100 years later, we're switching to electric. Which we should have done, we would have done
Yep.
if, I guess it wasn't such an incentive to keep using the fossil fuels. And switched over to better technology maybe before that, but we still took 100 years because of that
Yeah.
reason.
And my bad. By the 70s, it would have been 100 years actually. So it's
They're
actually
making
it's been around for 200 years.
so
Almost.
they overlapped a little bit.
And we still, it's been way too long. It's been around way too long. We know, and we're finally, I guess, getting some, seeing a lot of EV, not EVs, but Teslas and some other EVs on the road. But wow, it just took. I didn't know it took that long. Holy shit! So that wow.
Anyway, the aeolipile, the aeoli pile
The areola pile.
is also known as the Hero's engine, a simple bladeless radial steam turbine which spins the central So we were
What?
doing this?
That was an engine before a pot thingy. That thing.
Produced torque by steam jets exiting the turbine.
Pretty cool.
Oh, I see what it did. So they built this thing. They were like, if steam comes out this side and this side, it'll spin around.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they figured out?
Yeah, they use the pressure of the steam.
And they're like, we
Which
could
thing?
use this for something. Let's sit on it for like 200 years.
Yeah.
Let's sit on this.
Yeah, the steam engines of trains that would the
Invented in the
pressure of that would
first
push the
century.
pistons.
By Heron of Alexandria.
Of the first century?
Yeah.
So the very first ever century?
Yeah.
1,000
AD.
years into recorded humanity?
AD. Yeah.
First century AD?
First century AD. Heron of Alexandria
For
described
100 years? Sorry.
a steam turbine. It was literally just a ball that spun around with steam, but I guess they then figured out, hey, we could make a big old train with this.
God damn.
Weird. There's all these other turbines. What's the Wankel engine? Wankel engine? Internal combustion engine using eccentric rotary design to convert pressure into rotating motion.
I am bored.
Yeah, hold on. Let's get something funny on here. Jesus Christ. How do
We're
we get
not
into engines?
engineers here.
Yeah.
The two engineers instead of the three musketeers. Whatever.
This
That'd
is
be funny.
cool.
Cool video. There we go. So this guy, we don't even know what
trespassing
he's
in the
saying.
church. Look at this. They screen recorded like their whole outside of their screen too.
What the hell?
Should I turn this up?
Yeah, we don't even know what he's saying.
Yeah, let me go back. There's no way to figure out what this guy's saying.
Yeah.
We watched this a couple of times to try to figure it out, but
Absolute gibberish.
You are in trespass.
Okay, so first of all, we have you are in trespass. So what is going on with
None of
these
these-
human beings right now? Is everyone misfiring?
I think that's what it's like, a high stress situation. They're misfiring, and they're
The
like,
other guy.
"You are in trespassing." This guy's like, I don't know what he says.
You have 5 minutes to get out of here right now.
In trespass. You need to leave this church right now. If somebody hit the security guards. You are trespassing.
Trespassing.
I don't even know what he's saying.
I know, but this guy like sits in his chair as all the other people kind of just like.
the brown
Take
jackets
this
are
guy
after him.
away.
Yep. We got
We're
one
like,
of
"What
the
the fuck
brown
is going on
jackets
here?"
attacking. The blue jackets are
There he
coming
goes.
in. The white
This guy
jackets.
is
Oh
still in his
shit.
throne.
Oh
dear.
shit, more blue jackets. Oh, another brown jackets. Oh fuck, a yellow
Oh,
jacket.
wow.
And the gray jackets are coming in. The
Plaid.
plaid jackets.
Actually, flannel.
And one guy with an orange
I would
shirt
say
on.
it's plaid.
Tough guy.
But they look how they bring him out. This is kind of crazy.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is
What is
exactly
this?
how a church does this to people. I mean, this is
like
exactly how
they
I
like
would
reverted
imagine.
back to the 1400s and like all the years before that. But this guy's still in his throne. They're just like
Burn the heretic. Burn
bring
the
him out
heretic.
by his hair, I guess.
Burn.
and like arm.
Yeah.
Grab
Burn
his
the
arm.
heretic. Why does that guy have a fire jacket on?
I don't know. That was a nice. Was that a koi pond in there?
Looks like a
pond
little.
area? It's a
That's
nice-
probably just the
nice church.
finger bowl,
Finger bowl.
little blessing bowl with amoebas and shit in there.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
That was weird.
It was weird. It seemed more interesting. But
If we knew what the guy was saying or accusing the pastor of or whatever.
no backstory.
Yep, we only heard you are in trespassing right now. Like what?
Having a good
Holy
time.
crap! Father.
Yeah, we had an interesting little time there at church
Yeah, that's fun.
that day. It was looking like it was going to get into the territory of was the movie Kingsman.
Oh yeah, like start playing Freebird out of
if
nowhere.
we played the Freebird solo
Yeah.
over that, maybe it would be more. That would be pretty
Yeah.
entertaining. But I don't know if we can do that. We obviously
Oh, we
can't.
could
It's
demonetize,
like,
but
yeah.
just get flagged or
Yeah,
a strike
deleted.
potentially.
That's Leonard Skinner. I think YouTube takes that pretty seriously.
Yeah, potentially. I don't know.
He
Probably not.
needed a savior like Jason Michael Sloane to come in and
Yeah.
like in the church.
I don't know what the hell was going on with that guy, but he was for sure having a great time.
Was that a gas station or?
Yeah, of course. Yep. That's why That's why I'm always like, oh my god. Whenever the card doesn't work in the pump, it's like, go in and pay. It's like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
dude. I've gone to the gas station and like pulled up to a punt.
Hey, punch. A pump.
It's a punt. The T is usually silent, but I
That's right.
actually pronounced it that time for some reason.
PUNTP. Pump.
And the T after the P is
It's a
also
great thing
silent.
to tell someone who's like just learning English.
Oh no, they have enough problems.
What the fuck?
The one guy pronounced chicken thighs chicken things.
That was
at
pretty good.
Walmart. That
Yeah.
made me laugh. That was
That's
funny.
a hard word though. I mean, geez.
It looks stupid.
It's
The
a
word thigh is
dumbass word.
stupid.
Yeah.
Think,
It's a hard. English is the worst language.
yeah,
to
you don't
learn.
want to learn that shit.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's,
How did we decide on this one?
it's got so many exceptions.
Yeah,
Just so I
but
love when this
I
topic.
guess it's got. You could really think of a lot of words that are a lot like the other ones,
Yeah.
which makes it cool.
Mm-hmm.
I can
Really
say the
awesome.
exact. I don't know. Maybe other languages have that too.
Yeah, cool fun words like tongue and laugh and pneumonia and
Mnemonic device.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yep.
cool. Which is
Yeah,
not
awesome.
neither. It has nothing to do with pneumonia, but pneuma. I forget what the Latin is for that. We just kind of based it off Latin and then added a bunch of other rules
mm-hmm.
over time. And everybody agreed we're not gonna like learn other stuff now. Come on,
Yeah.
we're on this one. Do you think we'll ever go to the metric system?
Oh my god. It's gonna be like it's gonna take an entire.
I love using other things as measurements.
I don't really. Here's the thing: grams will
Makes sense.
save. They make sense, and
Yeah.
they could they save kitchen utensils like measuring cups because you could just take out a scale, put whatever mixing bowl you need on there, and just measure everything out in grams.
And you could go, hey, milligrams,
Yeah.
grams,
Yep.
kilograms,
Yep.
megagrams.
Yep. Not pound and
No,
then
got
cup
megagrams.
and then pint and then whatever the hell kind of
Teaspoon,
crazy
tablespoon,
Dr. Seuss
dash.
nonsense we got over here.
snidgen,
Smidgen. Yeah. I don't know. God.
2 cups.
Yeah. 2 cups. It's a rapper.
That's not the word. 2 cups.
2 cups.
Watch out for 2 cups.
Yeah, but it's a dumb system. I don't know. It's going to take an entire like restructuring of the education system because like kids learn this system from birth and stuff. So it's not good. Not from birth, but like from as soon as they're a baby, they're shoved in school. But
From birth. You're in a classroom.
like a classroom full of like babies in their bouncer thingy rings.
Like I was indoctrinated by public school.
Yeah, from birth. That's like one of those hilarious conservative guys.
Yeah.
Or
There was
whatever,
like, yeah,
InfoWars.
school. Public school's the worst.
Yeah, and then they name things that it
And they're
doesn't
like,
even do.
I got an education from this, or like I chose this, I did this,
Yeah,
and I know things because of this reason and my research skills. And
yeah.
it's like maybe, well, hold on. If your public school, or like if you're so retarded from your public school thing, experience, if that didn't teach you anything and it was so bad,
Hilarious.
maybe
Yeah,
you didn't stumble onto it didn't teach you how to stumble onto the facts like you think you did.
yeah. Maybe it.
Maybe
Yeah,
you
maybe it
don't.
also didn't
Maybe
teach
you're
you
not
critical
right.
thinking.
All the other stuff.
Yeah, like those,
Uh,
and they'll name out things that like, oh, I got liberal education. Oh man, it's like, what are you even talking about?
You got that
What?
as well.
It's funny, they name shit that the school doesn't even do, It's like, oh, they show you that Thomas Jefferson was actually gay or whatever. Like,
Was he?
I don't know, but Abraham Lincoln probably was. But like,
He was.
he slept with a man. But that was popular.
Well, I thought they were just friends.
Well, bedmates. They were bed friends.
Okay, so they said no homo.
Yeah.
Before.
Yeah, they got in there, had the sheets over him, no homo,
And they went to bed immediately.
back to back,
Immediately.
back to back, rolled over.
Front to front, really, because they're so straight.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, literally, what you can do, sword fight, nothing could go anywhere at that point.
I think they both slept with their eyes open, right?
Yeah, staring right at each other, making sure nothing gay happens.
I thought this was also a pretty cool thing.
It looks cool. Jet's out a cigarette.
Staring right at you in the camera.
Call the cops.
You don't have the right to bring the dog on the bus.
Then call the cops.
This woman does not have the right to bring the dog on the bus.
Okay, call the cops.
Don't tell me what to do.
Then
You're telling her not to bring a dog on the bus.
don't
What the
tell me
fuck?
what to
I have a
do.
right to tell you what to do because you're breaking the law.
Okay, then call the
I have
cops.
a right to tell you what to do.
Is it against the
Sure,
law?
then
Do
call
what
the
I want.
cops.
I'll do what I want.
Okay, then do it.
You can't do what you want. You can't bring the dog on the bus.
Okay.
On the bus. Can't bring your teeth on the
Taste
bus
that
either.
cigarette
This is a
first.
toothless bus, ma'am. Man, see those gums?
It's just like it's such a random video that I was like, I gotta show Jay.
It's like, by the way, buddy, the Jets are terrible. So
He's probably that's one of the reasons he's like
mad and
I
harassing
don't know,
people.
looking so down.
Yeah,
Got,
just like
kind of a long face.
yeah, just like snorkeling that cigarette in his or like whatever.
Their
the
only
fuck, I don't
source
even
of
know.
hope, Zach Wilson, is now out for a couple weeks with a PCL injury.
Oh my God, posterior ligament.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that one.
Posterior something ligament. Sensory ligament, sensory. Posterior center ligament.
See or
Yeah, pretty good. Sorry.
What
That
does it stand
ligament.
for in ACL?
Be the ACL's anterior
Cingulate?
cingulate ligament.
No, that's not right.
Oh, anterior something. I know it's anterior.
Let's get down to the bottom of this. PCL. Posterior. No, PCL construction. Yeah, the first thing that came up was Zach Wilson. He'll be out with PCL injury. PCL. Knee.
Oh, poor guy. No, not poor guy. He has millions of dollars.
Cruciate. I was close. What did I say?
Posterior cruciate
I
ligament.
said cingulate.
So anterior cruciate ligament.
Yeah.
And then middle cruciate ligament for MCL.
Medial.
Medial. Sorry, but
Yeah.
middle basically means that, but
Yeah.
I should have used the correct word in Latin.
Yeah.
Pig Latin.
Pig Latin.
Yeah. We use pig Latin in this
Idioma.
hospital. Yeah.
Idioma.
Yeah.
I said idioma. What the fuck would that be?
Idioma.
I haven't practiced my pig Latin. in a
That's
while.
Tennessee pig Latin, so you don't need that.
That's just called Latin.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
This is pig. No, it was pig.
He'll be out for a little bit. Zach
Yeah, he'll be
Wilson.
cool. I mean, medicine's good nowadays. If you're given it, don't get
Yeah,
vaccinated.
take some Tylenol.
This video's gonna get flagged the CDC thing because I said don't get vaccinated twice.
Yeah, is that gonna be on YouTube videos now? Like with
Probably it's already. It's funny as
So
shit. Like you'll see a hilarious thing,
what the hell?
like on Instagram that says like COVID makes pee get stored in the balls, and then under there is like
It's like-
CDC. Make sure you know the information. It's like we
Oh my
know
God.
that COVID does not store. Oh my God.
But
Autistic.
what if it does?
But here's the thing: the
The
scientists.
CDC has to take everything
Yeah.
so seriously.
Yeah, the scientists, like, they're not supposed to have, like, I'm glad they
they're not
don't have a
supposed to have
sense
pee in
of
your
humor. Could you fucking imagine the scientists? Like,
LOL.
oh shit,
CDC
Ebola's on
comments,
everything. Yeah.
Ebola could make you no.
Yeah.
Just joking around on the news. or whatever.
Oh my God, yeah, they just, like,
In the
didn't take
interviews.
anything seriously. But yeah, I mean, it's funny that, like, Instagram's doing, like, the censorship stuff on, like, testicle memes, but, like, yeah. That's
Well, it's certainly their job to make sure that we're looking at the right stuff.
yeah, you know, thanks.
Make sure we're not
Thanks.
thinking that peas in the balls.
I gotta tell you, I mean, there's some destructive behavior that could come from thinking that.
Oh, certainly.
Like,
For example, Jay, you were
yeah.
What's the example you were saying that one time earlier?
Well, clearly just domestic terror can come from that ideology of pee in the balls. The pee in the ballsians.
Speaking of pee, this is actually great.
Nice, good segue.
I thought I had something for pee.
Get us out of this no matter
A
what it
toilet
is.
tube on SpaceX's Crew Dragon spaceship broke and sprayed pee under the floor on their first
Very
tourist
nice.
flight. So, unfortunately, I mean, like,
$250,000.
that would have been, yeah. What would have been funnier is if it was just like spraying pee all over everybody.
And it's like a pipe that looks like one of those kids' toy water worm things. Just piss everywhere. Someone tries to grab it and just spraying piss all over the
Yeah,
place.
why'd you guys pick the 12-hour flight?
The 12-hour pissathon or whatever.
Pissathon.
He's just like up to
Yeah.
their chest and pee. Why is there so much pee on the ship? That's probably another good question. Do they just store pee on it?
Yeah, why was there? It was their first flight.
Yeah. Did anyone use the bathroom beforehand? Did Elon Musk just pee in all the toilets before? That's his piss?
All right, so they were like, thrusters are a go, pee storage full.
Yeah, pee storage. Let's get the pee cooling systems good. Let's get the urine. Let's get the urine flowing through the ship. That's the secret to the Tesla ships.
Yeah,
They're
it's like-
pee cooled with piss. Nothing gets colder before it freezes than urine from a human.
Interesting.
That's pretty funny. Yeah, why is there a piss tube where the people sit? Hey,
I guess
engineers.
it was underneath it, so maybe they just smelled piss the whole time.
That's great. That's cool. That's really weird diverting it right under everyone where they sit.
Did you see that
Okay.
story about the hiker that got lost in like Colorado, and he missed calls from rescuers, like ignored them because there is an unknown number? He's like, I don't know that. He's like, I don't know who that is. I'm gonna pick that
So the
up."
rescuers whose job it is
Damn
to pick
sales
up
call.
every call.
no,
to
the
rescue
person
people?
out there that was lost was like ignoring calls. He's like, I don't know that. I don't know that.
He died.
No, he got rescued. Sorry. No, he got rescued. Somehow he got rescued. Against
wow,
his will, I guess.
Now that's some shit. That's pretty damn funny. It's like, fuck yeah, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Don't tell me what to do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we almost did that, right? We hiked backwards up a mountain.
Yeah,
And
we
it,
went
like,
the wrong way.
Nighttime, the
trail.
only Uber guy that was around trying to find some work
Well, yeah, luckily that guy was
before he
in
froze
his
to death.
struggle out there. But,
Yeah.
yeah, we went on Mount Falcon, which was like near Red Rocks, I guess. And
Yeah.
it was 36 degrees in the
Yeah,
day.
it's a
and
nice
rain.
36-degree, really misty,
We
low
made sure to wear lots
visibility
of
day.
cotton,
Yeah.
which is good to do in the outdoors. in
Yep.
Freezing temperatures. But it really didn't feel that cold, so we were like, let's just go. It's like not even that short of a hike.
Yeah, it's fine.
Go down. It's a loop. Get up, come down, see what happens. Took an Uber there,
Yeah.
which was interesting. We probably should have thought about. I mean, we didn't have the rental car that day, did we?
No.
So we did not have the rental car that day. So that's why we got an Uber to the mountain and to the trailhead.
Mm-hmm.
And we figured since it's like right there, like kind of near Red Rocks or whatever, it might be a trafficked area.
Yeah.
There's a highway. And we didn't really think we'd be on that long, but as we were going, we were like, should we go back the other way? Would it be shorter the way back down, or we don't know how long this goes? And then we encountered some other people, and they were like, nah, it's shorter. You might as well just keep going at this point. It's like the same distance. So we did that. Got up. It was super cool. There's like a little abandoned castle or like a fort thing
Yeah,
up
little-
there. Fire lookout.
little area.
I don't know. And then, yeah, we got up to the top, and it was getting dark and very misty. And I was looking for an Uber. We were like, huh. There's only one guy, but he's around. Luckily, he came to us and like drove up this windy, misty mountain thing to get to us.
Yeah.
And it took a little while, and we were like, holy shit, we're kind of lucky that he was there.
Yeah, kind of realizing as we saw what was what the
Unfolded. We
town
would've had to
quote
just-
unquote was made of down there.
Yeah, as we were like going back, we're like, holy shit, we would have had to walk down this entire thing, or just walk down the trail,
Yeah,
which would have been scary, kind of.
pretty funny. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that shit. Be like, hell no.
It was super foggy
Bear country.
because like of the cloud that we were in, I guess.
Yeah.
You, really,
Yeah,
you
basically.
couldn't see more than 20 feet in front of you.
Yeah, it was
so
weird.
there could have been like a pack of wolves. Obviously, there's like people out there somewhere. I mean, there's cars. We could hear cars at some point below us, but we couldn't see them because of the fog.
Yeah,
It's kind of cool.
yeah, it's neat.
And hopefully no
Almost
one got
included.
hurt from all the rocks we were throwing down and
Yeah,
boulders
probably
we were
not.
throwing down there, but
Yeah,
they were cool.
Hilarious.
No, we didn't do that, but it
Yeah,
was a
no, we
fun
didn't.
time in the rod. Oh, no, but yeah, we shouldn't have probably done that.
Yeah, I mean it was a fun journey anyway.
Yeah,
Fun adventure.
the destination is the journey.
Yeah.
You know the chick from Spy Kids?
You want to play Carmen?
Yeah,
What's her name in real life?
Alexa Vega.
Of course.
Actually, it's Pina Vega now.
Her first name's Pina.
Pina Vega. No, Alexa Pina Vega. Sorry.
Or Pena. Probably Pena.
Might be Pina.
Pena.
It's probably Pena. Revealed she accidentally severed her son's finger in a horrible at-home accident, and was getting some backlash for that. What do you think of that?
Oh man, I mean,
Should I like some more details about that, or like?
is he okay?
No, he's without finger.
Oh, his finger's just gone.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I mean it's not that funny, but he's got a. What happened there? I don't know why people. The thing that's funny is like people had the nerve to be like,
how dare you chop your son's finger
like
off
on the internet
purposefully, you bitch.
Shut Kingston's fingers in the hinge of the bathroom. Oh my god!
I mean that literally. I mean that sounds painful as shit, dude. We're always like kids are always putting their hands places. Ouch! So it crushed his finger off.
Damn!
Oh
His finger's
man,
bruised
that's
and a little
horrible.
bloody. His mid finger took the brunt of it and was severed from the first knuckle near the tip. It
Oh
was the
man,
most
Tony Iommi'd him.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Well,
be a
no,
good
he
guitar
got like
player.
I think he got him like the tips cut off like in the like was it up to the knuckle for? I don't know if
think
it was
he
even
said
up
it was
to the
like-
knuckle for him. Like halfway up.
Yeah, like halfway with his
Ugh.
finger or some
Ugh.
shit. Ow, yeah, ow.
Most traumatic time
Damn.
we've ever gone through as a family. Mom guilt and shame was really hard to get through.
And she was in
God,
Spy
sweet
Kids
little
3.
bruiser that Kingston is. Damn. Her husband, big time Rush member Carlo.
Fucking it's so
He
hilarious.
swooped in like Superman, like you expect a big time Rush member to do.
he rush big
It's not
time?
small time Rush.
Yeah, it's big time rush.
Um,
We rush here. We're fast.
A big time, not Rush.
He
Yeah,
rushed big
no.
time to the hospital.
And it took a minute. All this process, what happened, if anything. All right, what's going on here? Kingston's already doing flips. Left
Well, I
without the
mean,
tip
his
of his
foot
middle
isn't
finger.
severed.
They were not able to reattach the piece of his finger.
Dang.
The other 9 are so cute, he'll be more than fine.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really need like all your fingers, but wow, that sucks.
He's probably
Wow.
gonna wish he had it though.
Yeah, let's put on Spy Kids. It'll feel better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably.
Yeah. See the thumbs get around. They're only thumbs.
She could literally use that and be like,
Yeah.
these
Now
people
they're AI
get by
robots. So
just being thumbs, and on their hands, guess what?
Yeah.
Their hands are thumbs
yeah.
too.
You're a human body.
Yeah,
So look at that.
2 thumbs,
Yeah.
already better than them, and you got all those other fingers.
Yeah. Fucking hilarious though. Big time. What are these like? Every Demi Lovato's or husband is like fucking like one of the One Direction guys or some shit.
I don't know who's. I don't know who's dating who.
Or like even smaller time people. Who's Miley Cyrus's like blonde friend or whatever from Hannah Montana or whatever.
He was
who's
like 36 doing that
the other
show.
blonde one. Who is?
That guy. Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy, Jason Earls.
I don't know who that is.
He was like the other guy from that show.
I didn't watch. I
Is
mean,
his name Jason Earls?
I the only thing I didn't know about that friend.
You're
wait,
talking
how
about
many?
Emily Osment from Spy Kids.
Fuck. Maybe.
Emily,
Is it
the blonde
the
chick,
second one?
the blonde chick that was
Gertie
Hannah
Giggles
Montana's
or
friend
whatever?
was Gertie Giggles as well.
Okay, yeah. What? It's fucking. It'd be funny as shit. Like something bad or something. Whatever. She gets in the news and her husband's like from like the fucking I don't know. Backstreet Boys or some shit. It's hilarious. Like or some sort
I
of
don't know
other
who-
show. Her husband, something from Zoe 101 or whatever.
Logan from Zoe.
Who played Logan at Zoe 101? Yeah, like so ridiculous.
Can you believe he ended up with Paige though? It's
Just
crazy.
marry in the industry.
He didn't end up with Paige. Never mind.
Paige
The nerdy girl.
in Zoe 101.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, the
Remember
one,
him?
the
Her
cotton
and
swabs one.
Logan were together.
Oh, the nerdy one without the.
Yeah,
Um,
not cotton swabs.
Yeah, that one's just like a
Zoe 101
potentially
was actually a
retarded. I
decent.
don't know.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was actually I mean, for Nickelodeon's like Degrassi like show, sort of a Degrassi like spinoff, but way better.
I never wanted to like
Watch
be at a
Degrassi?
boarding school or anything, but that place seemed cool.
Yeah, being shipped away to any sort of school seemed kind of weird.
Yeah.
And that's always like the nightmare scenario in all the movies I watched. So I was like, oh, that doesn't seem like a cool thing to do. But the Zoe 101, what was it, like California or something? What do they call the place?
California?
The school was called California.
Yeah.
California University of California.
No, it was like PCA or whatever.
Oh, yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, I forget. It was so dumb. But, like, yeah, it was a good show, though. Yeah, probably unwatchable now. But
Yeah.
with our brains in the states that they were as children.
I just wanted to
It's
talk a little
okay.
shit about the strawberry Pop-Tarts real quick. They're actually facing a lawsuit, Kellogg's is, over the lack of real strawberries in them.
That's not shocking.
We
to
knew
me. They
it.
suck.
For a long time, they're not the good kind.
So, are we going to be compensated
Not
for
the
this
good kind.
as well?
Are we going to be compensated for the Pop-Tarts? No.
Oh, damn.
I mean, no. That'd be cool. But no. I also read about this. Remember over the weekend we were talking about sumo wrestlers, and I looked it up, and we found out that they're like not having a
Slaves?
good time.
No,
over there.
it sounds
it's
terrible.
a way of life.
Terrible way of life.
Sumo wrestlers, they're often in there from an early age, and most of it's like cooking and cleaning. You get a stable, like an animal.
Yeah,
kind of.
whatever that is. Like, is
It's
it
a very-
straw on the bottom and shit?
It's a regimented, highly regimented life, like a monk almost.
Except you're really fat.
So if you get really fat and you learn how to make this food, and you wrestle, and if you get up to a high enough level, you got to get like 2 levels up to get to this get
Yeah.
above like Rishiki. Rishiki is only given a room and a board plus a small allowance to live on, and if you get up to a certain amount, you get like a salary eventually, which can be taken away. If you get if you lose fights and you get demoted, your things, you go back to being a Rishiki, I think. So
Yeah,
you
so it all
lose your
sounds
status
horrible
too.
and not fun.
But if you get up to that level, you can get married and have a family, and they don't take away your family if you get.
Yeah, they
demoted.
behead your family. I bet they did that back in the day.
They probably did some stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
But,
they for sure did.
That whole thing was crazy. They can only the top 10% of sumo wrestlers are likely to get married though, and they can get more freedom with their career. They can even like choose where to live eventually. The sumo wrestlers.
Yeah, once again, it sounds
They
horrible.
can leave their stables.
Yeah, you finally leave.
This doesn't sound cool. What the hell?
No, this sounds like a terrible existence, and why would anyone want to do this?
It's just awesome and very fun. It's martial arts.
Can I be a samurai instead?
Mm.
Probably. No, I would be sumo. All right, well, I'll just learn I'll just learn
Jiu-jitsu.
sambo, fucking combat sambo, and then destroy all the sumo wrestlers.
No, that's the thing. They're extremely powerful due to this way of life.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I'll just be like, well, I'm just way too fucking.
Just wait till you
way
fucking-
too fucking fat ass runs out of energy.
Which never happens because of
apparently.
how incredible. They're in insane shape underneath all that.
Well, the fat
That
is
stuff
power.
It's
Yeah.
padding.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, it's a stupid existence. It
There are
doesn't sound
facts about
fun.
Sumo wrestlers.
Probably try and be like any other Japanese job and probably have a good time.
No.
That one's got to be fake.
This guy.
Yeah, probably.
The loincloth is usually about 6 to 7 meters long.
What?
I said the loincloth is like
Oh.
really long. That's not real, right?
No,
No,
I
that's a
mean,
fake
That's a
image.
fake dude. Yeah. That's a fake dude. But yeah, they're all just fat guys in diapers. Yeah.
I wouldn't piss them off, Jay.
No, I mean,
I would try some of their food.
oh, I'm sure their food is delicious.
By the
It's
looks
like
of
all
it, it
sorts
looks-
of amazing broths and
Meats.
and shiitake mushrooms, bok choy, all the deliciousness. Sumo soup looks pretty good. Enoki mushrooms and I think they're like 3
Those are
or
a
4
little
different types of
chewy,
mushrooms.
but I do like those too.
I like the crunch.
Yeah.
Pretty good. It's like a crunchy sort of noodle mushroom.
Crunchy noodle mushroom.
Yeah. Speaking of back to, let's circle around. If it'll take a while, because you got to go all the way around the fat sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
Back to the movie situation.
Oh yeah.
This is this is crazy, and everyone already has talked about this and gotten all of their whatever. So we're not, we're just gonna talk about it. Alec Baldwin. Did we already
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about this? I don't think we
may
did.
have. We may
Did
not
we?
have.
No, we talked about
I
it
don't think
like
we
over,
did.
it happened. We talked about it happened like over the week or like
Yeah,
Friday.
you're right. You're right.
Over the weekend. Yeah, I don't know
Alec
how.
Baldwin accidentally married.
The thing is, like, how does this happen? What is even like? You're not even supposed to. And the funny thing is, the guy they hired. Let's just, I guess, say what happened. I mean, everyone already knows what happened. Alec Baldwin accidentally killed one person and maimed another one, or
shot
injured another one.
person. Maimed. No, yeah. I guess
Well,
he
it's
did.
maiming or injuring. That's same. They're synonymous. They're
He, like,
synonyms.
I don't know. They were taking a picture and he shot twice. with what was maybe supposed to be a gun that didn't have a bullet in it.
Yeah, and he had no reason to not think that he was completely safe there because
Yeah.
the guy who's hired literally to pay attention as his entire job to what goes into the gun, why is there even any live ammo anywhere near like the even the outside gate of a movie set? Or like miles away from that. You should what? It just like, how the fuck are you trying to kill someone? Like, are someone trying to whack this woman?
I don't know. That's just a crazy scenario. There was another thing I saw about some either 80s or 90s war movie where they used real, like they actually used live ammunition or something. And
Probably without knowing because they don't know.
yeah,
jack
or like
shit.
people like the actors and shit had bullets flying over their heads. I guess it would be. I don't know. I mean, those scenes are probably pretty real looking.
Directors are crazy.
Yeah.
We're using live ammo.
They're
Don't
like-
worry, they know where to shoot. Okay,
Don't,
trained
we're using
marksmen. Yes. Don't
actors
worry
these
about what they're
days.
doing.
Actors, right?
Yeah. God, you guys.
No, but
Jeez.
they probably shouldn't have to.
Yeah, that's like some Hitchcockian stuff to do to people.
They probably shouldn't have tanks on set.
I mean, they should if you're doing a tank movie, but like,
That's true.
don't put tank rounds in the tank. Like, oh, sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot to put out the 30 millimeter blanks.
What do you mean we weren't supposed to load the tank?
Yeah, like I literally have no idea how this like, and it's the guy like apparently something like this happened before. Someone did get shot from the guy like leaving live ammunition somehow into like inside of one of the guns. And they decided to hire him, probably cheaply, thinking of business and shit for that movie. And this is apparently what happens. And, you know, maybe it was a mistake. Obviously, I wasn't on the set. But that guy should probably not really get work in that field anymore. I'd say 2 strikes. 1 dead person
Why?
now.
Everyone gets a.
You're out. And they're just shooting a
Second
stupid
chance.
fucking, like, what, a cowboy movie that's going to be half good. Probably not even watchable. This woman died for it. It's awful.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. This thing better be good now. That's probably what Baldwin's thinking. It's like, we have to just... Oh, that was terrible. We have to figure out just how to make it a good one.
I think
No.
they're.
I just
It's
don't.
gonna be a while before this movie.
That's kind of how it sounds, right?
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin.
Well,
I'm Alec Baldwin. I'm
fortunately, Alec Baldwin is not the only thing going on. I don't know what I was gonna say there. I was gonna say, I feel bad for Alec Baldwin. I was gonna use that South Park joke, but so this title makes no sense. But this is weird. So there's a so TikTok is obviously popular, and stuff. And there's like a company. This was like kind of talked about. I thought it was interesting socially. They like a company called Forefront like hired actors or whatever to do their like scripted TikTok stories or whatever, and they like I guess
Yeah.
got people to watch it. It's like fiction storytelling in like vlog form.
Okay.
And I guess it gets people to watch, but every time they get people to watch, it generates money for that company. So they have their I guess money behind it, but they also they're just like capitalize on. I'm trying to figure out how to say this, but it's kind of like using actors to make fake TikTokers.
Oh, shoot, they're
Manufactured
yeah.
popular
Like-
TikTokers to make money, I guess. And then like, but it's
That's what it
interesting 'cause
feels
I don't know
like.
if they said that. They have like characters. There's like a dozen characters now.
That makes sense. I mean, that's what it feels like for almost every single TikTok you
Yeah.
watch.
But it does kind of feel like that sometimes. It's like this is
It feels not genuine ever.
but they're like not all the characters have been hits, and Forefront's team of writers and social media strategists have settled on 9 characters who they're looking to create an interconnected universe around where actors organically cross paths with each other. So they're gonna like create this whole thing,
Oh my god. Okay,
and people
so
are gonna
yeah.
just watch this and they're like, you're just being a hater, bro. I don't know, like
so
how this is gonna
literally
go.
like making reality actors
It's
like
kinda-
like TikTok reality show. What the god damn, why
already, like-
literally every time
it's already fake almost.
They're
It's like
like-
scripted content, but I don't know if that'll take out. All right, so
whatever.
their most popular character, Sydney, nearly 500,000 followers after debuting in June.
debuting.
In addition,
This is fun. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, this is what I'm talking about, man.
This is what you're talking about. What?
I mean, this is like not like this exactly, but like crazy
but
shit
in,
like
in
this.
spirit.
In spirit, like
In
things
addition
that
to helping catch her sister's cheating fiance, Sydney has also discussed the stresses of her roommate breaking her lease early and the lessons she's learned working in the customer support service for a dating app. So they have like manufactured stories that people are watching.
Yeah, this is just. I mean,
But I
it's
feel like when
like
people find out
character
it's
actors.
like fake, they're just like gonna. Was this?
Well, it's same thing as wrestling. I mean, you're playing a character in public.
But do people
kinda
did people
TikTok.
know when they were watching this? It's like
It's fucking weird. Yeah,
is
like
it weird? Is it predatory? I guess it's not predatory, but
yeah. Is it aimed at the unaware?
it's like real. So instead of bots, they're just gonna do like real life bots acting. Kind of. It's not like
It's
the
weird.
same, but
That's all. I mean,
it's
that's kind of
weird.
like Catch Me Outside. How about that bitch? She manufactured her own personality or
it's
whoever
basically
business
like
person.
if a company was behind her and
That is fucking
and
crazy.
behind like a bunch of other viral people or something.
Yeah, I mean something like this.
like
This is not
scripted.
too far fetched to
No,
like.
and it's not. I guess,
These are them. They're like,
and it's definitely they've got the good. They've got the best
yeah, they're just
thumbnail type shit.
yeah, and they're tailoring
I've had
probably the
enough.
views to them, just like funneling the shit. That's
My
fucking-
royal ex finally called after ghosting. What is that?
I mean, literally, they're trying to do TLC level, like MTV drama, but like they're trying to bring it into reality. I mean, like,
Is it bad? Is
I
it
mean,
good?
yeah,
Is
but
it-
like, it's not reality
None of the
TV is
above,
bad,
man.
but like, whatever. You got freedom,
it's
so these idiots
interesting.
can watch something. But yeah, for people who believe this type of stuff, people who watch wrestling and Michael Bay movies and stuff,
Okay.
will probably
Michael-
be into
I
this.
was like the fictional influencers.
And they just like, I mean, what, like Logan Paul? I mean, except they're making Logan Pauls. Like,
But would it keep going when now that people know that they're fictional?
probably. I mean, it's just same thing. Like when you tell someone wrestling is fake, they know, which is even more retarded.
Yeah, and they
It's
kinda
like even
still
stupider.
defend it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we know it's fake. It's like, okay, I mean, well, it's weird.
Interesting.
But yeah, I
It's
don't know. It's so they take like a person who's not the way, then just like they create a fake personality for them to have on the internet. That's what
They
these
script
people
out
are
the whole
already doing.
character in like life, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I
just
thought that was
kinda-
weird. There was also something about TikTok causing tics in some people, but I don't know if that like the results were like significant of the study.
It's probably stress.
Yeah,
tics.
there's a lot of other factors besides
Yeah.
TikTok going on in people's lives. But
God. Yeah, it's
yeah,
TikTok
I think
factor.
that was a pretty good podcast. Pretty good
Yeah,
place to end it on there
corporations.
with the people are getting
Yeah.
talked.
Yeah, and the
It's just-
corporations, like the whatever corporation this is, the was it Fun
It was like
Foundation?
four
Forefront.
crunch.
All they did was they watched like the Onision guy on YouTube. He's weird, a fake personality guy who literally like he throws his relationship crap up on YouTube, which is just and Twitter and shit, which is crazy. Like have fake arguments with his girlfriend years ago.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
I mean, they just saw what these people did on their own, and they're like, what if we took like young people and assigned this character to
Yeah.
them and like tried to make oh my god. I mean, that is just literally
Well, let's follow their stories
Wow.
and see what happens to Sydney. And
I'm sure
blah, blah,
it's
blah.
really
Awesome.
really riveting stuff.
Yeah.
Like
just like the Big Chillin podcast.
much more riveting. Yes,
Which we will
there's another
be
episode.
back
We'll
at some point.
weirdly end this right now.
I mean, I was like,
I'm just weirded out by that story. It's just like,
oh,
what the
okay,
fuck?
yeah.
You get like an empty feeling of like, wow, this is just another thing. But yeah, let's not end on an empty feeling.
Well,
We'll just end it now. Fuck it.
I mean, I can't be like going, all right, that's the podcast, and then we do more
Okay, whatever.
every time
Yeah,
That's
another
not a big
episode of Big Show Podcast. Like, share, comment, subscribe, view.
and stuff.
Later.
That was the Big Change Podcast.